Welcome back to the Red Room. So today we're going to continue on the Twice journey with Moonlight Sunrise. Gotta be honest, the name doesn't sounds a little familiar, but I couldn't place a melody. I can't think of a video or anything. And sometimes that happens. Like we have done so many songs by so many groups, unless they stand out. Sometimes they get lost in the ether, and not to say that they're forgettable, but you tend to kind of just, all right, next song. All right, next song. So I may have heard this. It does not register. It does not ring a bell. But maybe it will. Who knows, right? So let's get into it.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee I gotcha. I've been craving for your love. Can't see nobody but us. So I see it from across the room.
Love the cuts.
Make my way over to you. I'm tripping over butterflies. Oh yeah, baby, I don't really mean to rush, but I'ma really need your touch if I'ma make it through the night. I got the moonlight, tequila sunrise. Can I take a shot of me? I gotcha. I don't know how to say this. All these songs on your playlist. This feeling so hard to explain. I don't even know how to talk right now. It's I need your clock right now. I want you to hear me say moonlight, sunrise, baby come be my starlight. Moonlight, sunrise, baby just to make you say moonlight, sunrise, baby let's do it all night. Moonlight, sunrise, I guarantee I gotcha. Loving and defeated, on your knees pleading. Baby you can heat, I'm alive when you need it. Say that you try, baby you succeeded. Got a craving, baby can you feed it? Take a trip on the moonlight, follow me to the sunrise. Every day, every night. Ay, come with me, don't think twice. Oh yeah.
Don't think twice.
Baby,
I like that.
really need to rush, but I'ma really need your touch if I'ma make it through the night. I got the moonlight, tequila sunrise. Come take a shot on me, I gotcha. I don't know how to say this. I hope this song's on your playlist. This feeling so hard to explain. I don't even know how to talk right now. It's I need your clock right now. I want you to hear me say moonlight, sunrise, baby come be my starlight. Moonlight, sunrise, baby just to make you stay. Sunrise, baby let's do it all night. Moonlight, sunrise, I guarantee I gotcha. Cause out on the table what you say. I need you, you need me, you're mine. I'm your moonlight, you're my sunrise, babe. I guarantee I gotcha.
Momo's another one.
Baby, come be my starlight. Moonlight, sunrise, baby, just to make you stay. Sunrise, baby, let's do it all night. Moonlight, sunrise, I guarantee I gotcha. Moonlight, sunrise, baby, come be my starlight.
Who is killing a note? I think that's the one thing about their videos I don't like. When somebody's in the background going off, they don't highlight them with a solo shot. They stick to the group, and I get it, but I need the solo shot. I need to see who's hitting that note, man. It should definitely be highlighted. I feel like it's important. Oh, wait. We got more. I'm over here muting sounds. All right. No, okay. We done. Yeah. Fire, John. I love the video. Unless I think I've seen this, unless there's another video with Shady on that like Russian fur hat, because I remember saying I didn't like the hat. But I know I've heard the song before, indirectly, whether again it was through their media blast on IG or whatever, or just being out in the world in a supermarket or in a mall or something. I know I've heard the song before. I didn't know it was them, but it's a fire track. It's definitely a good one. All English track too, by the way, and it was done very, very well. It didn't seem awkward or like maybe there was something lost in translation or anything like that. Not to say that It is, but sometimes it can happen, bro. Let's be honest. Like you know how many Spanish songs I've listened to that's been translated that just don't quite, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, something's missing. This didn't have that issue at all. This was definitely a top notch song and done very well. Again, the production is always on top notch. I love the outfits. I love the wardrobe. My issue was always going to be my issue with certain things, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Um, but I thought this. Oh, somebody's cat's missing. Got it. No, I thought this was a good track. This would be if I was making like a nice little feel good playlist. I would definitely put the playlist on. Put this on the playlist. I part ironically that's a lyric in the song. Song should be on your playlist. No, but it definitely would be. This was good. This was good. Very upbeat, very up tempo, very happy, very. There were no lulls in the song to where it was like, oh man, is this over yet? No, this was really good. A lot of the songs I've been listening to, even the slower ballads, the ones that I'm not 100% crazy about, definitely have great pacing to where you don't, you're not like, man, is this, can this just be over? Like, can this just be done? Like, it's never that. It's never that. And if nothing else, that's an achievement in itself because people's attention span when it comes to music is so horrible and so bad, which is why we get these 2 minutes and 30 seconds or 3 minute songs, which I absolutely hate. Um, but that's just really what it is, unfortunately. So that's the new trend. I mean, we see it in all facets of music. Um, Maybe not so much rock and metal. We don't necessarily see that because guitar solos have to happen, and the music is the forefront in most cases. So, um, like for those that watch or listen to Sleep Token, I don't know if it's the same group. Like, I don't know if you listen to K-pop and still listen to Sleep Token. I want to do so. I haven't really spoken about this on the channel, and I haven't spoken about this with anybody else as well. And I'm wondering if it's possible, and I'm wondering if I should either make another channel to be able to do this. I want to do music reviews like in general, like Sleep Token, like Rage Against the Machine. Um, I don't know, Metallica, Chicago, Hendrix. You know what I mean? Rap music as well, even though there's really not a whole lot coming out right now. Maybe some of the Coast Contra freestyles or review the Black Thought 10-minute runoff he had on Funk Flex. You know what I mean? I've thought about wanting to do those things, Leonard Skinner, I mean, things like that. But I don't know if it's a good mixture genre. I think I should just keep it K-pop for now for the time being. And that's fine. But it would be something in the future I would definitely look to do, right? Also anime, but that's a lot of work that I just can't necessarily do right now because it's a lot of editing down, it's cutting it up, making it presentable for YouTube, which is a pain in the ass. Damn, bad enough to cut up, and copyright a lot of the music videos, and that's like 2 minutes. Trying to watch a 15 to 18 to 24 or 5 minute episode and then cut that down into important parts. And I don't necessarily have the money right now to send this to an editor for them to cut it down. So that would be something I would hold off on. All that to say, I'm getting way. Let me bring it back. Um, Thought the women looked amazing as always. I don't. As always, all of them looked amazing. Just gorgeous. Of course, Cheon Jinho and Momo. Momo. I haven't spoken about Momo. Momo is. She's like. She gives me more sex appeal than elegance. Right. She's one of the ones that just scream sex appeal over elegance. But again, they all toe that line. So she's like right here on the line. If the line is here, she's like right here. And everybody else kind of go back and forth between the line, depending on the look and everything else. But she always stays on the sexy side. Um, Now this was good. This was good. I've noticed some direction choices pissing me off, and it's always going to piss me off because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's cool. I don't think I have an issue with that. But it is. But it is the culture. It is what it is, and I get it. But I don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I get it. like there's certain things that you want to sell with a female group, certain levels of sex appeal that you want to sell, and some people might not think that fits the sex appeal guidelines. I get it, but I think it's a fucked thing. Let me stop. Let me just I love the short hair on her though. I love the short hair on her. It looks amazing. I love the short hair better than the long hair. I think the long hair should go. Keep the short hair. Highlights her face. She's got a very pretty face. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't have anything else to say, so I'm just going to head out the door. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. That's a bar, by the way. And until I see you again, if you're out in the world, please be safe. Peace.